You know, Trey, you may think I'm being hard on you right now, but I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm trying to teach you how to be responsible. It's like your little friends across the street, they don't have anybody to show them how to do that. They don't. You're gonna see how they end up, too.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 amazing movies directors made before they were 25.
So what makes you think you can maintain a relationship with him this time around?
A woman's intuition.
For this list, we'll be going over some of the best films made by directors before they turned 25. To be clear, that means if they were 25 years or older during production, they won't be considered. Not even a movie as great as Orson Welles' Citizen Kane.
Is that really your idea of how to run a newspaper?
I don't know how to run a newspaper, Mr. Thatcher. I just try everything I can think of.
If there's a fantastic movie made by a director before they could rent a car that somehow missed our list, let us know in the comments. Number 10, Nights and Weekends. This micro-budget indie film was written and directed by its two stars, Greta Gerwig and Joe Swanberg.
Thank you.
Oh my
Let's
God.
begin.
Oh God.
Your session is timed, but don't worry. You'll have plenty of time to get your picture just right. There are several categories of exciting backgrounds to choose from.
However, of the two, only Gerwig was under 25 at the time of the film's debut, being 24 years old. The film's titular Nights and Weekends refers to its two leads' availability for each other, as their relationship is long distance.
Do you ever wonder how what story you're gonna be in somebody else's life?
The film is divided into two, with the second half taking place a year after the first and detailing how their relationship falls apart. Indie films commonly feature directors who write and star in their productions, and Gerwig proves adept in all aspects of the production despite her young age.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. That's comedy.
Number 9, George Washington. Another film made and first released when its director, David Gordon Green, was still 24, George Washington centers on a story of people even more youthful than its creator.
You know, you act like such a little kid. Like you're a little 8-year-old running around being goofy. You know, I just can't stand it anymore.
What do you want me to say?
The movie follows a group of preteens in rural North Carolina during a summer in which a tragic accident brings them together and makes an unlikely hero out of one of them. The performances from the young actors are excellent, and the cinematography is gorgeous as well.
I just wish I had my own tropical island. I wish I could go to China. I wish I could go to outer space, man. I wish I had my own planet.
Green has gone on to direct everything from comedies to horror, and George Washington proved he had potential right from the beginning of his career.
People might push you down, but you just gotta get back up and go back to work the next morning.
Number 8, Tiny Furniture. One of the first features by writer/director/star Lena Dunham, who was only 23 during production, Tiny Furniture was also made on a tiny budget.
Honey, I'm home.
Family?
The film depicts Dunham as Aura, a film school graduate who finds herself in the weird middle ground between school and real life. Returning to live with her mother and sister, who are played by Dunham's real mother and real sister, Aura struggles with finding a job and a direction in life.
Poetry's a very stupid thing to be good at. I mean, poems are basically like dreams, something that everybody likes to tell other people, but nobody actually cares about when it's not their own. You know, which is why poetry's a failure of an intellectual community.
The whole film plays like a demo for Dunham's most notable work, the TV series Girls, even featuring some of the same cast members, as well as similar themes.
This is so funny. You think so? I think it's so stupid. It's just like me in a bikini in a campus fountain while my ex-boyfriend watches.
Number 7, Mommy. Xavier Dolan has directed a surprising number of films at a young age, several of them dealing with mother-son relationships.
Faites pas semblant de tomber en bas de votre chaise, là, franchement. C'est à peine si votre fils, il a pas un passeport pour se rendre en taux, là.
Hey, t'es pas bien, toi. Mon gars, il ira pas en prison. Je la connais à toi, regarde. T'es bien dans ces prisons-là, il passe le cadre de porte de son fall-ball.
Our pick goes to 2014's Mommy, which the Canadian director produced while he was 24. Set in Quebec, Canada, the film details the difficult relationship between a mother and her son who is prone to violent outbursts.
Je m'attends que c'est ça, parfait. C'est moi aussi d'abord, hein?
Arrête.
Shot using an unusual aspect ratio and featuring several notable uses of music, Mommy is a raw look at familial dynamics and the way society treats mental illness. Although it may run a bit long, Mommy is still one of Dolan's best. Number 6. Jean Delmont, 23 Quai du Commerce, 1080 Bruxelles. Belgian director Chantal Akerman was 24 years old when this art house film was released in the 70s.
Ma jeunesse ne fut qu'un ténébreux orage, traversé çà et là par de brillants soleils. Le tonnerre et la pluie ont fait un tel ravage.
Feminist filmmaking was just being brought about during this time, and while Akerman may have been reluctant to associate her work with essential feminism, there's no arguing how much Jean Delmont helped push it forward.
En tout cas, moi si j'étais une femme, je saurais vraiment pas faire l'amour avec quelqu'un que je n'aime pas complètement.
Mais tu ne peux pas savoir, tu n'es pas une femme.
The motion picture follows the titular character over the course of several days. A single mother, Delmont makes ends meet as a sex worker. The flick revels in the minutiae of Delmont's life, and it was one of the few pieces of cinema at the time that didn't sugarcoat or exaggerate the life of a mother.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites aujourd'hui comme repas? Oh, le mercredi, du veau pané avec des petits pois et des carottes.
Ah oui. Moi, vraiment, aujourd'hui, j'avais aucune idée. Si c'était rien que pour moi, j'aurais mangé une petite tartine de rien du tout et c'est tout. Vous savez, depuis que je fume, j'ai plus fort faim.
Number 5. Duel. Steven Spielberg is one of the biggest names in Hollywood in the last 50 years. His feature directorial debut at the age of 24 was Duel, a made-for-TV film about a traveling salesman who is menaced by an unseen driver.
What happened?
That truck driver tried to kill me.
Killed you? Go on.
It chased me down the mountain. At nearly 90 miles an hour. I don't know what else you'd call it.
Fraught with tension throughout, Duel is an early example of Spielberg's skill with suspense, as well as his ability to engross the audience in a character's mindset.
If you think you can take that truck of yours and just use it as a murder weapon, just killing people on the highway, well, you're wrong. You've got another thing coming.
You need help.
David Mann's one-man battle of wills against an inscrutable foe is thrilling from start to finish, and like the vehicles it focuses on, it moves fast. Number 4. El Mariachi. Robert Rodriguez made El Mariachi on a wing and a prayer. Also, an around $7,000 production budget.
Y decidí hablarte, amigo.
This neo-Western film follows a case of mistaken identity.
¿Cómo anda vestido? ¿Tiene un estuche de guitarra? ¿Todo de negro?
A drug lord puts out a hit on a criminal carrying a guitar case full of guns, only for the titular mariachi to be mistaken for the drug lord's target.
It's in!
Featuring a simple yet engaging plot, with some nicely executed action, El Mariachi jump-started Rodriguez's career and did surprisingly well at the box office, grossing over $2 million and leading to several sequels. Not bad for a 23-year-old.
Believe me, you really know how to play it too.
Number 3. Clerks. Kevin Smith's seminal work, Clerks, follows a day in the life of two clerks at a convenience and video store, as well as the customers and acquaintances they contend with throughout the day.
Thanks.
How much money did you leave up there?
Like $3 in mixed change and a couple of singles. This time in the morning, people just get paper or coffee.
Shot in black and white and made on a shoestring budget, Clerks proved to be quite the successful indie film. Smith's trademark natural yet hilarious dialogue is cemented here.
You're late.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were playing hockey at one.
The boss called. Arthur fell out.
Why the shutters closed?
Someone jammed gum in the locks.
Bunch of savages in this town.
That's what I said.
Shit, if I had known you were here, I'd have come even later.
It's not hard to see why he went on to further success, given how real and entertaining his characters feel, even if the one he plays has a nickname as absurd as Silent Bob. And to think, he was only 23 during the film's production.
Are either one of these any good? Sir?
What?
Are either one of these any good?
I don't watch movies.
Well, have you heard anything about either one of them?
I find it's best to stay out of other people's affairs.
Number 2, The Evil Dead. You know that old cliche, bunch of kids go to a cabin in the woods and face some kind of supernatural evil?
Hey! Hey!
Well, The Evil Dead basically codified that trope. Directed by Sam Raimi, who had just turned 20 when filming began, The Evil Dead is a fantastic horror movie that sees a group of friends picked off one by one until only one remains to face the undead menace alone.
You disturbed our sleep, awakened us from our ancient slumber. You will die!
While Raimi would later improve upon The Evil Dead with its sequels, the original is still a fantastic film, and an important one for both independent cinema and the horror genre, released just short of the director's 22nd birthday.
Now, sun will be up in an hour or so, and we can all get out of here together. You, me, Linda, Shelley.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Boys in the Hood. Featuring an all-star cast of then up-and-coming actors, this crime drama follows a group of young black men who wrestle with their future because of the violence in their neighborhood and the uphill battle they face in trying to escape it.
Yo, throw the ball, little man. I ain't going to take it. Little Chris, tell this fool I ain't gonna take his ball. I got enough money to buy me 100 balls. Shit.
Man, I told you not to bring that ball.
An important film for its nuanced characters and touching story, Boys in the Hood is made even more remarkable for how young its writer-director, John Singleton, was at the time, being aged 22 during filming and 23 when it came out in theaters.
Yo, what's up, Trey? What's up, Chris? Heard you like Mr. GQ Smooth now.
Then, at 24, Singleton became the youngest director ever to be nominated for an Oscar. Boys in the Hood is certainly deserving of this and other honors.
Why is it that there's a gun shop on almost every corner in this community? Why? Tell you why. For the same reason that there's a liquor store on almost every corner in the black community.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.